5 countries Nigerians should avoid visiting in 2024. Are you planning to travel soon? It's exciting, isn't it? But let's not forget the importance of good planning. Countries with political instability, health crises, or high crime rates can pose serious risks. And some places might look peaceful on the surface, but underneath it's a different story. So before you pack your bags, do your research. It's better to be safe than sorry. So, let's dive into the top 5 countries Nigerians should avoid visiting in 2024. First on our list is Yemen. This Middle Eastern nation has been embroiled in a civil war since 2015, making it a high-risk destination for travelers. The conflict has given rise to a severe humanitarian crisis, with many Yemenis living in dire conditions. Yemen's natural beauty, from its ancient architecture to its stunning landscapes, may be tempting for the adventurous traveler. However, the ongoing unrest and instability make it a dangerous place to visit. Travel advisories from numerous countries have underlined the risks, urging their citizens to avoid all travel to Yemen. These warnings highlight the potential threats of violence, terrorism, and kidnapping. The situation is further complicated by limited access to basic services such as healthcare, food, and water, which exacerbates the risk for visitors. So, if you're planning your travel itinerary for 2024, it's best to keep Yemen off the list. Thus, Yemen is a country to avoid in your travel plans for 2024. Next up is North Korea. A captivating country shrouded in mystery, North Korea is not an ideal destination for the unprepared traveler. The country's strict laws and regulations for foreigners can be quite overwhelming. From stringent customs rules to severe restrictions on movement and communication, visitors can find themselves in sticky situations if they're not careful. Moreover, the political tension in the region is another factor that makes North Korea a risky bet for travel. The country's unpredictable political climate could put visitors in potential danger. And when we speak of danger, it's important to note that the diplomatic support available to foreigners in North Korea is limited. If an emergency arises, Nigerian travelers may find themselves without much assistance. So while the allure of the unknown might be tempting, the potential risks far outweigh the thrill of adventure. North Korea, therefore, is a risky destination for Nigerians to travel to. The third country on our list is Afghanistan. Amidst its breathtaking landscapes and rich history, Afghanistan grapples with ongoing conflict and high crime rates that make it a risky destination for travelers. The situation remains unstable, with frequent clashes and skirmishes making it an unsafe place for visitors. The lack of basic infrastructure and services further compounds the problem. Roads are often in poor condition and public transportation is scarce and unreliable. Access to healthcare is limited, particularly in rural areas, and power outages are frequent. Many countries have issued travel warnings and advisories against visiting Afghanistan. These warnings highlight the potential for terrorism, kidnapping, and other violent crimes. It's not just about the physical danger, but also the emotional toll of witnessing such a fraught environment. So it's best to steer clear of Afghanistan in your 2024 travel itinerary. Stay tuned for the next country on our list, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep yourself updated. Our fourth country to avoid is Syria. Syria, a country steeped in history and culture, is sadly embroiled in an ongoing civil war. This unrest has led to a high risk of terrorism and a widespread destruction of infrastructure, making it highly dangerous for travelers. The conflict has not only devastated the country's historical sites, but also its public services, including hospitals and transportation systems. These conditions have prompted many countries, including the US, UK and Canada, to issue stern travel advisories, strongly discouraging any non-essential travel to Syria. The risk of kidnapping and violent crime is also particularly high. So in the face of such risks, Syria, therefore, is not a safe destination for travel in 2024. Finally, South Sudan makes it to our list. A relatively new nation, South Sudan has been marred by civil unrest since its inception in 2011. This unrest has unfortunately escalated into a full-blown civil war, creating a dire humanitarian crisis. High crime rates are also a significant concern, with instances of armed robbery and violent crime being alarmingly frequent. Travel advisories have been issued by numerous countries, warning their citizens of the inherent dangers of visiting South Sudan. These advisories highlight the instability and volatile nature of the region. So to all you globetrotters out there, South Sudan is a country to skip in your travel plans for 2024. Safety should always be your priority when planning your travels. Yemen, North Korea, Afghanistan, Syria, South Sudan. These are places you might want to think twice about in 2024. Proper research and careful planning are crucial. Remember, your safety comes first. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips and advice.